From $1 million coolers
River card. No!
to soul-crushing bad beats, these are the most chaotic World Series of poker hands ever witnessed, and trust me, they will leave you absolutely speechless. Starting with an insane hand that sparked extreme outrage after two players both went all in with aces and started high-fiving and celebrating while the player with kings was still trying to decide whether or not to call.
Brett Ritchie with pocket kings is going to raise it up to 80,000.
Brett could use some luck here.
To Beth Shack. There's one ace. She's got luck. She got pocket aces.
I raise.
Doesn't bode well for Brett.
Beth's trying to figure out how much she wants to raise. We know she likes to go all in with ace-queen.
I'm all in.
She goes hidey-ho.
That means all in. Now to Phil Hellmuth, who has the other two aces.
All in.
And he moves all in.
Both pocket aces all in.
Three other players back.
Action back to Brett Ritchie now with pocket kings.
They're going to chop up my poor little boy.
1/4 second it caught. The minute she said all in, all in. Quarter second I was all in. Quarter of a second.
Phil, 1/4 of a second.
1/4 of a second.
1/4 of a second.
Count her chips off.
Action is still to Brett Ritchie to decide.
Can you pull the 80s in?
Got it.
Beth is dancing already.
That's wrong.
There's Phil's 80, okay?
Flashing signs to her husband, Dan.
I think she's got aces. She has aces.
This could influence Ritchie.
Yeah, I'm all in.
But he is going to move all in. This has to be our degree all-in moment.
You know, Phil berated Perry Friedman earlier. Brett Ritchie was deciding for his tournament life right there, and the poker brat was grandstanding. And Beth Shack was out of order too, singing "I Got It." Everybody's out of order.
Here we go to the flop. It is 10, tray, 7, 2 spades.
Oh, if runner, spade comes, I believe Phil Hellmuth would launch himself into orbit.
He has the ace of spades, of course. Ritchie still looking for one of the two kings. Turn card now, 8 of clubs.
Well, we're almost certainly going to have a split pot here, and that would eliminate Brett Ritchie.
And the king of hearts.
Brett will need a king and a king only, or he is wamboozled.
River card, 4 of clubs.
The odds of two players having aces are about 1 in 1,200, but the odds in this next hand are an astronomical 1 in 12 million. Wait until you see what happens when pocket rockets collide in a tournament with a $1 million buy-in.
All in.
Call.
Bullets? Wow, you both have bullets. It's so sick.
Gary Katz under the gun, lives in Las Vegas. Businessman here with pocket aces. A raise to 225 from Katz. Pull it over to Rick Solomon, who gives up 6 tray in the small blind. Seaver folds. Big blind is Connor Drinan, also with aces.
Well, the edge here goes to Katz because he holds the ace of spades, Lon, the prettiest card in the deck.
It is indeed. So Drinan now wondering how exactly he wants to proceed with his pocket aces. Drinan in the big blind now. And that looks like more than calling chips. There's a re-raise to 580,000.
They really should just dispense with the drama and get to the business of chopping this pot.
And Kerry certainly hasn't forgotten what he has, so a little Hollywood to go with the extra drama. Drinan sitting up tall and confident with his aces. Katz re-raises to $2 million. That's a 4-bet.
All in.
Call.
Bullets? Wow, you both have bullets. It's so sick.
Can we just chop?
God, I was like, he has to have kings. Like, he's so strong here.
Yeah, it's with that speech. I was like,
There's only one aces left. It's so sick.
Yeah, speech is like, boom.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying this could happen, but this is how I busted with 11 left in the 10K last week.
Really?
Yeah.
There's the flop. 2 hearts.
Hearts. Okay. Hey, I got a free roll. 4% chance.
You can breathe now.
Exactly.
You can breathe.
You can't.
If I lose like this, whatever.
Yeah, no.
No, you don't.
Third card now.
Kings.
Oh my God.
It's another heart. This is getting serious for Drynan.
I feel like it might.
Of course it might, but like,
I got some of the Antonio luck
I
shifted
didn't have
over
any
here.
hearts.
there hasn't been it. Me neither.
A river heart would give Katz the pot and knock Drynan out of the big one.
And now the river card. No!
I'm so sorry.
Drynan flushed out of this tournament.
Taking a bad beat like that and losing $1 million would have me quitting poker for good, which is probably what Jennifer Harman wanted to do after this soul-crushing hand.
She's got pocket queens and raises to 200. Corey Zeidman from Coral Gables, Florida, made a stud final table last year. 9-8 of diamonds.
Call.
You cannot get up from a table here, Lon, without tripping over an internet guy in a Red Sox cap.
3 to our flop now. The flop, 10 Jack Queen. Harman with a set, but Zeidman flops a queen high straight.
Boy, that is the prelude to some fireworks usually.
Davis checks over to Harman, who's got a set of queens, and she bets 500 chips on Zeidman.
2,000.
He raises it up to 2,000 with that straight.
When you're holding the two smallest cards of a straight, you want to raise everybody else out because you don't want somebody else to get lucky and get a higher straight on you.
Oh, he forced Brady Davis out. Now action on Jen Harman. It's 1,500 more to Jen. That is a lot at this stage of the tournament.
She plays it safe and just calls.
Zeidman with the lead with his straight as we go to the turn. The turn is a 10 of diamonds. Harman makes a full house.
And boy, Lon, that's virtually the worst card in the deck that could come out for Zeidman because it gives Jennifer Harman, who checks, an almost unbeatable hand and makes Corey think his hand is even better now because of the straight flush draw on top of his made straight.
1,000.
Zeidman bets 1,000.
And it's just bad luck for Corey Zeidman. He flops the straight, and then the next card gives him a straight flush draw, but if he makes the flush, he can't win. He can only win with the straight flush, and there's only one card left in the deck that could do that for him. Jen in the driver's seat.
3,000.
She raises it to 3,000.
And it is head-shaking time now for Corey Zeidman. He doesn't know it, but only one card in the deck, the 7 of diamonds, would save him.
How can I get off of this hand? He might have ace-king, actually. I was hoping it wasn't that. Now I'm hoping something else.
Yeah, if she had ace-king, she'd have the higher straight.
Wow.
And his flush, if he made it, then would beat her.
I call.
He makes the call. We're going to the river. Jen Harman with a huge advantage. And now the river card. Oh, the perfect card for Zeidman. The 7 of diamonds gives him the straight flush. Action on Jen Harman, who has the full house. She makes it 3,000 to put Zeidman all in.
Why is Corey acting as if he's agonized?
I guess I could do a lot of sightseeing if I lose this hand.
You can't lose the hand.
All in.
It's over. Zeidman takes the pot.
Straight flush.
I knew you had that hand.
That river card will haunt her dreams forever. Same for this next player, who took a beat so bad that it left him in tears. With just 12 players remaining in the 2010 WSOP Main Event, Matt Affleck was second in chips and woke up with pocket aces against the chip leader. But then, disaster struck.
And Matt on the button with a re-raise to $1,550,000.
Raise.
And he says re-raise himself to just over $3.9 million.
Duhamel's interest is peaked, and Affleck could 5-bet it here, even go all in.
And Matt just with the call. 2 of the top 5 stacks see a flop of 10-9-7. Affleck still good with his aces. Duhamel picks up a gut shot. And he checks with the aces. And Duhamel, a very interested observer. That's $5 million from Matt.
Affleck hoping Duhamel has a big pocket pair because he'll get at least 5 million more chips here. Duhamel's gonna call, and you know, if those chips fall over, someone's gotta yell Jenga.
Well, he does make the call. Over $18 million in the middle. Turn card is a queen of diamonds. Duhamel checks again.
Affleck in his familiar pose.
All in.
He says all in for $11.6 million.
He's gotta believe Matt wouldn't push here with anything less than aces, kings, or a set, no?
Duhamel thinking very seriously about this.
Call.
And makes the call.
10s and 9s.
Your hand.
Kings, right?
I'm shocked by the call line. Look at the pot. Affleck on the brink of becoming the huge chip leader. Duhamel, if he gets lucky, would be an overwhelming chip leader.
So Affleck way ahead, one card away from putting a huge hurt on Duhamel. Everyone on pins and needles here at the Rio. This will be the biggest river card of the tournament.
He needs to dodge a king, jack, or 8.
The river card, oh, is an 8! A crushing blow to Matt Affleck. Duhamel hit his card and eliminates young Matt Affleck.
He's gotta be heartbroken.
All his chips go to Duhamel, who now has over 50 million.
A delayed, understandable outburst from Matt.
The thrill of victory and agony of defeat in one devastating river card. But that suckout wasn't nearly as bad as this next one, involving legendary pro Mike the Mouth Matusow.
The Milwaukee's best light pocket cam, Steve Dannenman with pocket jacks.
He was supposed to leave today for Ocean City, Maryland for vacation. He'll lose his room deposit, but now he can afford it.
A raise to 250,000. Scott Lazar with pocket aces. Welcome to the final table. He's got a double check.
I raise.
Re-raise.
Lazar will re-raise. It is $1 million now to Joseph Hashem. Now over to Mike Matusow. Matusow with one. Oh, Matusow with pocket kings now to open up.
Oh, and his kings could hit a brutal roadblock. Lazar's pocket aces.
I'm all in.
And Matusow moves all his chips in. Aaron Cantor has him covered, so Matusow is all in.
Geez, we have just only started.
So Cantor folds, so does Kondracki. Now action on the jacks of Dannenman.
Dannenman might be thinking, well, one of these two guys probably has me beat. I'm in for only 250,000. I got 5 million in front of me. Let's laugh it off, laugh off the $250,000, and maybe live for another hand.
He does fold.
I call.
Lazar is right there, of course, with the call. Oh, and look at Mike Matusow, who opened up with kings.
It's up to them. It's up to the gods.
It's about normal for me, right?
It's up to the gods.
Go get him!
Scott Lazar's dad, Stuart.
At jacks.
It's about normal for me, though. Cooler.
Matusow's mom and brother now with everyone else ready to watch the flop. Time!
Yeah! One time!
Matussow gets a set!
One time!
Wow!
And that will send Scott Lazar all but out of here.
Maybe the quickest disappearing act of his career for the magician. And now the turn card. It's a deuce of hearts. Full light now for Lazar.
And Matusow acting as if he has just lost the hand. Lazar has picked up the nut flush draw to give him more of a shot. Matusow can't bear the watch. Lazar is the one who may be eliminated. Lazar needs an ace or a heart on the river, or he's the first one out of here.
Now the river. Lazar wins it.
Yes! 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 Told me I had it!
Next up is one of the craziest hands ever witnessed. Let's see what happens when 3 premium hands collide at the final table of the biggest WSOP main event in history.
Aguilera with 2 queens.
No, these are the coolers that you don't want to be on the wrong side of when you're this deep.
Raise. 4.5 million.
Oh, wow.
And Weinman with
What
jacks?
is this?
This is the dealer of the year, no doubt.
Dealing coolers.
I wish wine, my mother used to tell me, keep your mouth closed, else you just catch flies when it's open. If he keeps it open, he may say all in.
He says all in. He does for 29 million.
And this is disgusting. And you see, Lon, you were asking that question about could Payne even pitch the kings when it gets back to him if Weinman shoves? And we see he doesn't love it. But
what do you have? I mean, what could Weinman have after all that action is what Payne is thinking.
he calls,
He
but
does
you
call.
see he doesn't love it.
No.
And now Aguilera.
Oh, my.
There we go.
Wow, three-way. Kings, queens, jacks.
Good luck, buddy. Good luck. Let's go.
Reminiscent of our aces, kings, kings, also when we were almost down to the final table.
Dealer of the year, bring it. No paint.
Oh. Huge for you. No.
Two hearts. Nobody holds a heart. Aguilera, 9% equity. Payne ahead right now.
If no jack comes, we lose a player.
Jack's in trouble.
If a queen comes, we lose two.
Oh, a jack of hearts on the turn, and the worst hand flops, turns a set.
God.
Weinman didn't even use his one time.
Still a card to come. Payne, now 5% equity, feeling the pain of the pocket kings. Weinman can scoop this whole pot over 80 million. And a tray on the end, and that is it.
Tournament now. They're all.
Goodness, Payne out.
From worst to first with one lucky jack, a card that helped propel him to victory in the 2023 WSOP Main Event, where he took home a staggering $12 million. If you thought that was crazy, you won't believe what happens in this next hand.
Oh my!
Oh my goodness.
What a setup hand this is. Oh wow, Bobby Eichel with the queens.
Ikali goes all in, and now Fan backjams 250. He might somehow get away here.
Oh my, what a spot.
And
is he going to 4-bet and not? They might all get away from it then.
No.
We might not see a flop here.
Yeah, he's putting more money in. If she calls, he's very happy, I think. He'll make it like 75k.
No, she's reaching for more chips.
And he doesn't like that.
Raise?
The last second change decision. Oh, never mind. Actually, I'll raise.
Right. Should I wait? Should I fold? Should I call? You know what? Let's just raise it. The raise is 34.5.
Yeah. And he has. No, he can't.
I don't think it reopens if he reshoves.
Is there a way?
Ow! He let it
Let's
go.
go. Yes.
Oh my!
Let's go.
Barry Utter just. He is a god.
Yeah, that's honestly impressive. That is very.
He got away. I think he lost 12,000 chips total.
That's, yeah.
Kings versus aces and queens, and he lost 12,000 chips.
She might get two folds.
Hutter is a god. That is amazing.
If she gets two folds here, she's never gonna flat aces again. She's never gonna flat aces again in her career if she gets two folds here. And Achille needs to ask himself, what is Hutter so angry about? If he has tens, he's not going to be so angry, you know? Maybe his king. What was this rate?
He might put him on jacks, though, something like that. He's not putting. He doesn't think he's folding kings.
Hutter seemed really angry. Like, really, oh my god.
Oh my.
Go on.
Wow!
That might be the greatest fold in WSOP history, and this next hand might be the absolute sickest cooler.
Kings against aces.
Oh my goodness. All right, we'll get back to that. Yeah. Klein opened with kings. And the aces now with the space consultant. See, Kara can bring good things to a table. Most people are afraid to talk to Kara because she's always talking to people who are eliminated. She talks about Taylor, and look what happens.
He's just going to slow play. Just calls. Maybe trying to bring Rigby in for you?
I think this is a great spot to just flat, especially with Rigby behind, because he is the type of player that will see these spots as easy squeeze spots. But with the 9-7 off, just going to call. Brown, though, what a prime opportunity in his mind. Raise, two calls in front of him. It's got the ace-queen.
Great squeeze spot for Ryan Brown here. A lot of money out there already. Really strong hand. Little does he know, these players are really prepared to do battle with their holdings.
Brown starting the hand with 40.
Oh, in. Oh my gosh.
The rip.
Oh my gosh. What does Klein do here?
Oh my gosh, Maria, this is...
I've already let Mariotti fold.
He just rips.
I mean, I think Klein is just going to take his time and then reshove here.
Oh my goodness, what a pot
and
this
the space
is.
consultant with the call ends up bringing in a lot more money.
Klein with about 1.6, right?
When Klein takes his time,
There
yeah,
he goes.
this
Yeah,
is
he's
him
just going to
wanting
shove.
to
And
keep
look at
Taylor
this.
in.
Oh, my.
Klein can't love that.
Rigby?
Does Rigby want to gamble?
No, thank you. Oh. 3.5 million chips up for grabs. Aces versus kings versus ace queen.
Oh my
God! A window for Bill Klein.
Oh.
Wow. He's got the other two covered. Two players on the hook. Klein just flopped a set of kings.
Taylor's definitely going to need to talk to a philanthropist after this.
Jeez.
Should have never talked to Kara.
Never easy.
Wow, look at this. A glimmer of hope now for Brown.
You see the outs up top. The tens for Brown and ace spades. Case ace for Taylor to stick around. Anything else and Bill Klein.
Oh! If I were Brown, I would have gone crazy after winning that hand, like Doug Polk did in the 2023 Heads Up Championship.
Brewer has Doug covered. Now he jams, and Doug makes the call.
Queens versus kings. We have queens, yeah.
Brewer quickly asking you got aces. You can tell guys run into aces a lot.
Yeah, exactly. That was PTSD on full display, boys. The same direction on the same track. Should I say opposite directions? You know what I'm getting at. The collision was imminent.
Queen on the river. I'm curious
Seven.
to see Brewer's reaction.
7.
Why would you put such things into the atmosphere?
Just queen only.
Brewer just needs to fade the two outer to punch his ticket into the finals. River. Oh my God!
Fucking go!
It's like 2.2, right?
Winning 300K is cool and all, but it doesn't compare to winning the biggest flip in poker history, where $18 million was on the line.
Sam's going to raise it up to 1.6 million. Einhorn with Queen Jack. Reluctantly folds. Now to Guy with 2 queens.
We started with 48 players, and our host is still around playing good poker.
Yep, that's a re-raise. And even 5 mil. Ace-king again for Antonio after Helmuth folded.
Well, Guy just said he wanted to play a pot against Antonio. It's going to happen here.
Antonio wondering what his dangerous opponents are up to.
12.3 million.
Well, there's a serious 4-bet. Trick it, gets out of the way.
Come on, in. Call.
All in and a snap call. Guy at risk, but ahead with his queens.
Now that one played out by the book.
This is what the noses were for.
Look at this.
One time!
2 showmen. Shows how you act in the middle of a 53 million chip pot. You never see this at the British Open.
One time. I need it more than you, Guy. One time.
Against Ace-King. 7 Jack Deuce.
It's coming. It's coming, Guy.
No, it's not.
It's coming. You want to bet?
The kiss is coming.
I bet you 18 million.
I love this guy.
Turn card now. Oh, and there's the killer king on the turn.
It's coming.
Guy staring at elimination.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
It's not coming.
It's coming.
It's not coming.
It's coming.
Sorry, Guy, it's not coming. The 4 of clubs.
What did I say?
Sends Guy La Liberté to the rail.
Yeah, thank you for the tournament. Guy, you do everything. You're amazing.
Great for Guy. Gets knocked out of his own tournament. And has got to listen to Helmuth.